You have a few simple steps in terms of how you roll out a Series A, Series B strategy. It'd be very interesting to hear how you recommend people approach that.
There are two things to start with. The first one is the customer segmentation. So let's assume you've got 10 clients or 15 clients or whatever. You do have some information about them, about the region, about their habits, their industries and so on. So start with this, because if you do not understand your customer segments, you will not be able to prioritize in the aftermath. So you need to focus on your ICP at the end of the day, right? Second one is client journey mapping. So you basically look at post-sales process. You start with the time basically when there was an agreement, you've got a closed one.
Sure.
Opportunity, and then you need to look at what are from now on, what is the mapping, what are the touch points of your client with your company going forward, and you go through onboarding.
And one question there, Thomas. So when you're going through that client journey mapping, how important and how tightly are you working with the product team and the engineering team? Because obviously it's very tempting to think that you can buy some solutions that a lot exist now to help structure that process. A lot of it can be quite handheld. But at the end of the day, we're trying to build a very slick software onboarding experience. What are the things you've seen working with a collaboration between post-sale and product?
Yeah, I think you need to have very clear swimming lanes in place. So when you do set up an onboarding process, it's quite important to really make sure you've got a system in place where you do look at different segments and onboard them appropriately.
Okay.
But of course, you need to also make sure you feed back information to product, but also to marketing. Onboarding for me is a great way to explore the time to value phase, where you can learn a lot from the very first instance, where you can be acquainted to new pain points that they haven't known before. So that's great, but it doesn't stop there. If you go further through the mapping, you will discover further pain points or further important information. All of that needs to be gathered and feedback to other departments.